I like to say hello and welcome you. Good day, that is my name. Come here and sit down.
What is going on, y'all?
Really, truly came.
Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel.
We can even go and take a walk or something like that, or something like that. But first I need to introduce my
Video sound and audio and video is good.
When.
Turn off the music shortly.
Its name I like to call, it likes to say it's nothing. It lives and breathes and it insists that it is something. It never likes to speak or run or walk or sleep or eat. It even thought that everybody tried to take its seat. Glass eyes, give it a few tries. Nothing goes right.
Finding you guys on my phone here, so I'm showing the chat here.
Kill all its bad dreams, wonder about no things, circles and spirals in mind.
What's up, man? What's up, Dinosaur Muscle Cars? How's it
This
going?
song is not about to know or yes or why. What's really truly what I say is not about
Merle,
to
I was in a music mood.
So come along, I think I'm done, I think we're done, yes this is
Turn it off
done.
just a minute.
What's truly that I think about
All right.
is and it thinks about to done.
We gotta mix it up just a little bit every now and then, y'all. Mix it up just a little bit. It's an obscure band called Tally Hall. They got a Beatles sound, a Queen sound, a 90s pop band sound, a little 80s mixed in there. I like it.
I thought you knew, I knew, but why and by and why and by and by. I wanted you to know.
Alright, let's get rid of the music here. How y'all doing? How are you? What's going on? We're going to rock this YouTube Sunday night charts. That's what you're on tonight. Sunday night charts. We're going to look at Bitcoin. I've already done a quick live today just because stuff was going on. I wanted to give some ideas. But we're going to look a little bit more heavily into the Bitcoin count and see if we can figure out together, guys. We're at a stage in the market where the market makers are really concealing what they're doing, drawing you off of your positions, making it difficult. Again, especially if you're trying to swing trade Bitcoin. I try to swing trade Bitcoin, so I'm not sitting there. I'm not sitting there trying to trade every little swing of Bitcoin. It's just I try to get in a position and hang on for a while, and you just got to find the right place to get in. And anyway, so we're in that place where I think they're just trying to shake us out. I'll show you what I'm thinking and where Bitcoin is probably heading. So anyway, glad you guys are with me. Audio and video good. Just let me know. And we'll get rocking. We will get started. Give me a final word on the audio video there. I'm a cream soda tonight. I got the Star Trek shirt rocking. We're ready to dive in. All right, good deal. All right, I'm going to try to do analysis quick. I want to hit the DXY tonight. I want to hit BTC, XRP, Ethereum, Litecoin, the major four that I do personally most of the time, and then we'll hit some of the alts that you guys like. We'll hit Link, Dash. Let's see, probably maybe ETC. Those are the ones people have been asking me about lately. And then we'll take requests. I do want to hit the DXY tonight as well. That'll be important for our analysis as well. So, All right, don't forget, none of this is financial advice, just the Jim of all trades view of the market from an Elliott wave perspective. And we're going to focus in on the Elliott wave perspective plus RSI analysis as well. The RSI analysis is important for what we're doing. Okay, so we're going to start with Bitcoin here, and we're going to zoom out here to the we're on the 4-hour chart for now, and I'll show you what I'm seeing here. All right, so for now, I am going to assume, I just don't know what's going on here. I don't know fully what's going on, and neither do you, to be honest with you. You've got ideas, and everybody's got ideas. None of us are going to know until this thing is fully played out, right? And so when I'm in that kind of a situation, I look at what I have on the chart, and I say, okay, what do I see? And then what can I, say with confidence? What can I know with confidence that's going to help me make a decision about the next move Bitcoin might make? Okay, all right. So with that being said, let's look at this guy right here. Again, don't know everything, but here's what I do see. Number one, I see 5 waves right here that are finished. Okay, I see a 5-wave finished move at the top here. Number two. Let's see. Excuse me. We have come up to this retest this area right here. That's this line right across there. Okay. Number two. What do I know? The next thing I know is that I have an impulse off the top, 3-wave, and then I've got an impulse again. So that could be a 535. Okay. And it comes down to the 1618, 127, 1618 extension. Okay. So that could be a 3-wave finished move, and we could be heading up from here. Or the other option on the table for me is that this is a 1-2 to the downside, and this is a 1-2 of the next wave. And this would have to be a 1-2 of the next wave, and this would have to be a 1-2 of the next wave, and then we're getting ready to make a big move to the downside, huge. Okay, so that's another possibility as well. Third possibility, which I think Kimosabi and actually Dave T mentioned here on the on the last video, is that we have a possibility of a triangle. I just didn't zoom out enough to see it, but could this be a triangle here? Remember, everything has to be 3 waves. Now, there's a couple ways to look at that triangle. We could look at it just like this. Now, remember, triangles are in the middle. They basically are the move right before the final move. Okay, so they come in the position of B in an ABC. They come in the position of X in a WXY, or they come in the position of the 4th wave, which is followed by a 5th wave move. Okay, so B wave, X wave, or the 4th wave. Those are the positions that a triangle can be in. So if this is a triangle, I'm not convinced that it is, but if it is a triangle, then this would have to be a B wave or an X wave, potentially. Now, there's a couple of ways to look at that, B wave or X wave. Let me show you. It's cut and dry. If I draw it like this, where this is A, B, C, D, E, that means the entire thing is the B wave or the X wave. Okay, now it would have to be an X wave in this circumstance, because this would be basically, that would be a W. This triangle would be the X, and then we're going down for Y. And what that would be is a 3-wave move, 3-wave correction potentially of this entire move here. That if that's the case, we're coming down here to 8,400 to 72.69 in that region, probably retesting the top of this or the bottom of this in that ballpark. Okay, and just an area of confluence is right here. Here's your zone right there. So that's the zone we'd be coming down to, and that would be a 3-wave move to the downside. So that's a possibility of a way of looking at this particular market that keeps all the rules. Okay, what else could it be? Now, there's another way of looking at this. Now, that's considering it as an X wave of a WXY to the downside. Now, if if you look at this as an as an A wave, and then the triangle is actually the B wave, and then we get a C wave up. So basically what happens is you got the A wave here, and then you have the triangle starting A, B, C, D, E, like that. Okay, there's the triangle. A, triangles B, and then C. Okay, that's going to bring us up to this region here, which gives us a target somewhere around, I don't know, $12,000, $11,900, all the way up to $12,300, $12,400. Now, that's pretty high, but probably in this region, 11.9, something like that, retesting this. Okay, now if that happened, we'd be talking about a three-wave move, and then we'd expect a three-wave move down again. Now, if that were to play out, what would the targets be for that guy? Well, all I need to do is just kind of bring my new target right up there. That would put the bottom of this wave right down here at $9,100. Okay, or we get down here to 83. Again, that's the 127 extension. Again, we get down to this box, this region. So we could go up here and still make it down here. All right, and that would put us by the end of the year finishing out there, and then on our way up there. So that's another possibility as well. So those are some things that I'm now looking at, considering this to be a triangle working, because they haven't given us the follow through on the downside here. Okay, we didn't get follow through. We got a 1-2 here and a 1-2 there, and then we got the follow through to the downside. We haven't gotten this 1-2 1-2 follow through, 1-2 1-2, and then boom down. It hasn't been doing that, so I'm kind of shying away from the 1-2 1-2 count now. It's not invalidated, but I'm shying away from it, and saying, hey, we probably got we might have some upside to come up here now. We know that the 1-2 1-2 is invalidated, in my opinion. Well, let me think here. I said earlier in the video that the 1-2 1-2 is invalidated if we break 11,200 in the earlier live. I can't say that necessarily. I have to actually say, technically, with the highest technical assurance there, that a break of $12,100 is the actual real invalidation. I just don't like my invalidations to be that far, and be honest with you, if price gets up there, it's not going to be looking to me like 1-2 1-2 is viable if it's getting up in this region here. So that being said, sorry guys, I'm just checking out XRP a little bit. So that being said, I don't like how it's going to be less likely at the 11 if it reaches 11.2. And then if it reaches the 12.1, then I'm going to be a lot less likely to play out there. Now, what other shape could this take if it's not a triangle? Glad you asked. Excuse me. This could simply be a WXY right here. WX. And now we're getting the Y wave. And the Y wave is going to go up in three waves. Like that. So we'd be getting up to this region. Again, talking about 10,500 to, excuse me, I said 10,000, but it's 11,500 to 11,800 882. I don't think it's going to go that high. I think it would stay within this channel pretty well. Let's see, if price gets that high, wouldn't that be 90% up? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be that could be a yes, indeed, that would be a 335, wouldn't it, Chemo? Yeah, good point, buddy. What's up, Max? How's it going, buddy? All right. So anyway, that being said, so those are kind of the looks that I'm looking at here as far as from the Elliott Wave perspective. I'm not thinking the 1212 is likely anymore, but can't say for sure yet. But it's looking less and less likely all the time. So that's what I've got for you for Bitcoin. As far as the looks that I've seen that I'm seeing here. Let's zoom in a little bit and do some micro analysis here. What I do see here, just we were talking about this earlier in the live, is that the low was set. You know, I don't know if the low was set here or here. I can't tell. But this looks like a three-wave move, and I'm kind of standing by that three-wave. And then I'm actually looking at this as a three-wave here. A 3, 3, and a 5 there. And then this is a flat here. Flat correction there. And then a three-wave. And so that kind of gets us ready for our last... actually, that didn't come down 90%. But that gets us ready for our last three-wave to the upside there. And so this would be just a big WX, a WX, and a Y as a potential. Now, if we don't break 11.2, and if we don't break, as long as we don't break 11.9, break the top of this guy here, as long as we don't break the top of this wave here, we are still open. We're still open for a potential downside here. That's still the 1212. That the 1212 is still in play. So as long as, yep, she's really pumping. Sorry, I'm just watching it here. Coming up to target, the next fib target right here. Right up in there. I almost longed this one here because it was a 1212. I almost longed it, and it's finally given that push from a 1212. I just didn't. I knew I was gonna be the live stream and couldn't watch it, but sometimes I forego trading for you guys. So anyway, so yeah, as long as Bitcoin stays below this yellow line of death, we still have a possibility, guys, of a 1212, and a strong move to the downside is coming. But this thing could go sideways for a little bit before it tanks. We'll have to see what it does. Let's look at this wave here and just kind of look at its character. The other day I was looking at it pretty confident, especially with the move off the bottom here. This move off the bottom is a beautiful three wave here. Looking at the character of this wave. It comes to the 127 extension. It's a three-wave move. It's a beautiful three-wave move. I mean, it's just three, and then it comes down in three waves. Okay, so we got a three-wave pullback, and then what's it doing after that? It's just indiscernible wave structure here. Just the wave structure is just super difficult to discern in this region here. So I'm inclined. I'm inclined here. ABC. Okay. I was inclined, I should say. ABC. Now I was looking for an ABC. So A, B, C. It's just big. It doesn't compare to the first two waves, which always bothers me. Makes it difficult to really see what they're doing. But if that's the case, it would look something like this. You can see how we've come up to the 127 between the 127 and the 1-to-1 extension and kind of found a little bit of resistance, but I'm not convinced that this thing is done. The RSI is showing on the 15-minute chart. We are showing bearish divergence. So it's possible it's done. We did become oversold here on this push. And so we set the extreme here, and then we got the divergence here in the next push. So that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I said ABC, but yeah, it should be a W, an X, and then a Y. And I'm looking at the wave count like this. Anybody in our group, that's a matrix move there. Running flat or something like that. And then an A, a B, and then a C wave. Okay. Now the C wave needs 5 waves, so we might have some more to go here. I'm not sure. That's if this is some kind of a corrective wave to the upside. It's a big if, right? It's a big if. If we're going to count that, so that's if we count that as a kind of a bearish corrective wave, and then down we go. After this is finished, we go down. We'd expect down from there. And that could finish out a triangle. Okay, that could finish out a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Any number of things that could finish out. But down on the 15-minute chart would be the next direction. I got a trend line right here. We're watching here, so we'll watch this area. Good place to come finish. That would work. And then down we go. Now whether we go down and break, or we go down and then come back up and then down again, we'll have to wait and see. But again, I don't think it's a triangle, but it could be, which we've already talked about. Now, if this is bullish in some way, this would have to be a 1, 2, 1, 2. This would be a 1, 2 with a 1, 2 and a 1, 2. This would be such a huge nest of 1, 2s that you should be expecting, if you're thinking bullish, you should be expecting the biggest enormous candle coming up any moment, any time now. So if we start getting a big enormous candle, I mean, I'm talking enormous, with that many 1, 2s, with that many 1, 2s there, that nest of 1, 2s, the power of that move would be very, 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 very big. It would at least come up to that trend line there, and that would give us our basically a 5-3-5 to finish, maybe to finish this out, this big WXY out. So we'd be looking for a big move to the upside up here, close to $11,500 in that ballpark. We'd be right around this area, this trend line. So. All right, there's the BTC analysis for you. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Hope that was helpful to you. There you go. Let's now make sure I got sound here. I just kicked my cord. Test. There we go. We got sound. Good deal. All right. Okay. Now let's. Any questions about BTC? Any thoughts we should bring out? That you wanted to share. Ready to move on to XRP here. Looks like XRP is finishing up a 5th wave here. Let's see. 4, 5. Yeah, it looks like it's finishing a 5-wave move here right now. So this is 1, 2, this is 3, that's 4, and this is 5. Could be finished. Might have one more push to the upside. Probably going to have another push to the upside. Let me show you what I'm seeing there. If we go to the very, very small time frame, just do the wave count here. This is a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So when you get a 1, 2, 1, 2, what you do is you pull the fibs on the first 1, 2. Okay, and then you pull the fibs on the second 1, 2. And then you count the 5 waves of the second 1, 2 first. You try to figure out where that thing's going to end. So this is 1, 2, second 1, 2. Looks like it's going to finish. The 3 is going to get up here, 4, 5. Okay, and that's going to get us to the 3, 6, 1, 8 extension here of the first 1, 2. And so basically we would look for a count like this. Well, come on. 1, 2, 3, all the way up here, 4, and then 5. Okay, it's possible that this 3 is, this 3 is almost done. We got a 4, and then we get into the 5th wave of the 3rd. Should get a pull back to the 4th, and then another push to the high. And so that's going to give us our divergence on the RSI that we're looking for. We got the extreme set here, and now we're looking for the divergence to be created. That's going to be the end of a 5-wave move. Now, what's that going to do for us on the... so my target there is going to be, what, 20, right around 2560. 0.2564 in that ballpark. What's that going to do for us here? It's going to get us around the 1-to-1 extension of this entire move. Yeah, there it is. Good target. Boom. So yeah, 2585 is going to be a target there to finish this wave out. After that, we would expect probably down from there. Get rid of these fibs here. Let's get rid of all the drawings. Excuse me. So yeah, that puts us a 3-wave move up here, retesting this top here. And that would be a nice 1, 2, 1, 2 as well. You got, let's see, on the 4-hour chart here, that's going to put us in the over. That's going to put us in the over bought region, and it's going to be hidden bearish divergence here in the 4-hour. It'll be hidden bearish divergence. Oh, I forgot to do the what do you call it, the RSI analysis. So yeah, that's gonna give us a 3-wave move here, guys. Right here, boom, 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 right there. Gonna finish out in this region here. Okay, right at the bottom of this wave. Okay, right at the top there, somewhere in there would be my target. Somewhere in this region, 2580 again, and then what that would give us is a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the downside potentially, or a 3-wave move, and then a WX and then a Y. I don't like how small that X wave is. That's why I like it as a 1, 2, 1, 2 better. But that's going to give us some hidden bearish divergence here, because once this thing, this is the 4-hour chart. Once this thing finishes up here, okay, we're going to get up here. We're going to be oversold, right? And this peak right here corresponds with this peak. and this peak is going to correspond with this peak up here, and we're going to be going up on the RSI and down on price. Okay, and so that's going to give hidden bearish divergence. That's going to imply there's down coming, big time down coming. So yeah. As far as across Canada, I don't do a daily live stream. I'll do I try to do daily or semi-daily videos, and then what I do is a Sunday night charts where I do a in-depth analysis on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and then I do some other alts as well, Link and Dash, and some others that y'all request, and then I take chart requests for anything you want to hear, anything. Any chart you ask, I'll do some analysis on it quick. So anyway, yeah, guys, so I'm still bearish, guys, even with this move by the alts today. I'm still bearish based on this analysis. My conclusion is still down. However, it looks like we're going to get some pump up here to 2581, most likely in that region here for XRP. So there's still a little bit to trade there, and you get up there, and then you can take it to the downside probably in this region. Be ready for a short in that region. Okay. All right. Let's look at Ethereum. See what Ethereum is giving us. 8-hour chart. Now, Ethereum again, guys. We've got this big impulse wave to the downside. And then we've got this sideways action after that. This doesn't look finished. Ethereum looks like the beginning of an impulse down, and then just nothing's finished. It wasn't one of those straight candles that then just went up. It was a down candle that's now going sideways and consolidating. And it looks like it needs to finish, but it's not finished. So that's my concern with Ethereum. That or at least one thing that keeps me bearish is that we need to come down and get that third wave in somehow. Okay, it's gonna be a 1-to-1 extension, depends on how high it comes up. Now, this thing could. I suppose this thing could give us some kind of an ABC up here like this, okay, and then we come down. So we could have targets up here back at $425, $400. We could reach that area again, okay, but this thing needs to start moving if it's going to, okay. But that's a possibility that we could come up and reach that region again. Again, I've been looking at this as a 1-2 and then a 1-2, because this right here is a 5-wave move to me. But let me show you the way I'm looking at it now that gives it plausibility of upside with a WXY. Let me show it to you. Let me go to the 4-hour chart and you can see it. So what I'm seeing here in Ethereum is a 3-wave move right there, and this is finished right here. And then see that 3-wave move right there? We've got boom, boom, and then boom. And that would be a flat right there. It would be a really, really extended flat, but it's a flat nonetheless. So that gives us the idea here that with that flat, we've got a 3-wave move there. We've got a flat there. And now we need to get, we got a 5, a 3, and now we need to work our way up for a 5. Targeting $400. And that's confluent here with the overall 1-to-1 extension of this move. That brings us up here roughly to about $400. So 395 to 400 it would be my target area, target zone for Ethereum, potentially. And that's a way to count it. It gives us a 3-wave. It gives us a 5 and then a 3-wave, and then we go down. So if we get that, if we get 400 guys in a 3-wave fashion, I'm gonna be short in Ethereum all day long. Okay, and hopefully what that's gonna do is get the RSI up to give us some hidden bearish divergence as well, where maybe the RSI works its way as this comes up, works its way up above here to where we get either exaggerated divergence or the hidden bearish divergence, where this is a downward slope and we're going to be heading down. So that the momentum indicator of RSI kind of helps us with the direction there. So we need to prep for that trade there. But looking again for a move potentially for our side. For Ethereum to head on up. Come on. Trying to clear my chart here. So yeah, there we go. So that's the way I'm looking at that wave right now. 3, 3, and then we need another 3. Or you could say 3, 3, and then 5. Now, if we get a 3, 3, 5, the only problem I have with that is that how big this 1, 2 is. Shoot. That's putting this 5-wave move way up here. And that's really just outside of the zone of what I like to see. But it'd be a really extended. I mean, that gets us up here to the 1618 extension of that wave. So it could be a 3-wave move flat here, which is a possibility. And we get that before we come down. And that gets us up here in the RSI. That'll give us the divergence we're looking for. So those are possibilities there that I'm looking for with Ethereum. So Ethereum might be a decent long from here, from this area. Let's look at the small time frame and see if there's anything on the small time frame helping us. Yeah, we need a correction here. We need the RSI to reset here. We're too. We've got prices come up, but we've got some diverging action here. It looks like we're getting some kind of a in the RSI. It looks like in the RSI we're getting some kind of a wedge there. Says Ethereum comes on. It's going to end up breaking down there. So I'll have to see how this plays out. I have this particular wave here. The way I'm counting it, and this is why I'm struggling with that up move. The way I'm counting it. So you see this come on. See this little 3-wave move right there? Okay. Then you got this 3-wave move here like that. You got this little one in there. So you got boom, boom, boom like that. It's a big 3-wave. So we got boom, boom, boom like that. And that's all one move right there. And so we got this 5-wave move, then this 3-wave move, and now we're getting a 5-wave move to the upside to finish it out. Could be a ending diagonal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could be close to finished or has one more hit to the high. So that could be a 5, 3, 5 because it looks like we've already come, if I measure that, to the 1-to-1 extension. Nope, we got a little bit more to go. One more hit to the high to get up there to the 1-to-1 extension. So we have hit the 786, which is a fine target, which is confluent with this area right here, the bottom of these waves, top of these waves here. So we are hitting a support and resistance area, clearly in Ethereum. So the smaller time frame analysis is saying down to me potentially if this analysis is correct. Or this isn't a diagonal at all. That this is just a running flat 2-wave, and then we're going to get a big 5-wave move here. But again, 5 waves, is that what we're looking for, or 3? Yeah, we're looking for 3 waves here. So yeah, this would be a 5, 3, and a 5 probably. Yeah. So this little structure down here is the. It's just too small to finish that out. It's too small to finish that out. This would all have to be like a one wave. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, guys, but it's kind of challenging. On the 1 hour here, we've got some hidden bearish divergence. On Bitcoin, let me look at the hidden divergence here on Bitcoin here. So this is kind of coming up here, right? This is coming up here. It's making a lower high in price where it's making a higher high on the RSI. Right there. It doesn't look finished, but it's close. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. But anyway, right now we've got the divergence. Now, if this thing kind of just chops up, price might be able to come on up. We'll have to see how price comes up. So kind of a confusing market right now, guys. Kind of a really confusing market. I'm having a hard time. How did I learn to do this? 3 years of studying Elliott wave theory, and just different people along the way have given me different tools and pieces of the puzzle to help apply it to the market. So a lot of study, man. A lot of study and application, staring at charts, looking at charts, and just a lot of time and energy. Getting a pretty decent rejection here in XRP. Let me see what it's looking like here. No, not that big. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, not that big. If it starts getting down here, breaking the low here, then it's chances are it's done. And that 1-to-1 extension might not get hit, but probably not. So. All right, so yeah, on the higher time frames, I see the potential here, guys, of going back to Ethereum, finishing that up. I was getting up here, okay, as high as 426. But chances are the 400, I like $400 better, just for confluent fibs. So 400 will be my first target area. 395 to 400. That's what I'd be watching. Okay, so I'd put a target box on my chart somewhere around there. Okay, so that, but man, I'm trying to see how this small wave that's being made right now fits within that scheme. This would have to be a 333, 535. I need 5 waves here, so I need to get 5. So this would have to be part. We need to start getting moving in Ethereum. Ethereum needs to, if it's going to get up here to this target, we need to see some of that big wave action that we've gotten used to see out of Ethereum. We need to see some of that coming. So, okay, let's look at LTC, guys, and check that out. I've been trading Aussie dollar. I took my profit right up here. We got a pullback here. I'm expecting another pullback down. Anybody trading Aussie, I'm expecting a 3-wave move like that somewhere around this region, retest this region, and then maybe up we go again. Maybe. Just depends on the RSI, if the RSI supports it with the hidden divergence there. So, but this was all NFP crap movement there, and then then I waited and closed that for a nice $300 trade. It wasn't bad at all. All right, let's look at LTC, see what we got going on. Litecoin, it used to be my baby, but I broke up with her. Wow, look at that. Litecoin just, look at that big move there. All right, let's zoom out and do some 4-hour analysis on Litecoin. Okay, remember we got right now we got a three-wave move here on Litecoin to the one-to-one extension overall. We got this three-wave move, one-to-one extension. Then off of the top we've got a 1, 2. Let's see. Let's pull the fibs on this move to the downside. Yeah, we got a 1, 2, and the third wave didn't finish down here at the 1618. It finished and stopped here around the 127. So that's kind of a indication of that's a kind of a three-wave move. Like that. So now what are we getting? Well, so we got a three-wave here. So what is this? Excuse me. What is that? What is this? That's the ugliest leading diagonal I've seen in a while. That's possible. I mean, yeah, I don't like that as a leading diagonal. It doesn't make sense as a leading diagonal. It actually looks like a WXY. Measures awful shallow, but it could be a WXY. Wow. Is that what that is? So you see this three-wave move there. You got this three-wave. Then you got this three-wave. WXY. But then we got a three-wave down. One-to-one extension. Three-wave. So is this just a big three-wave move? Three-wave move, and now we're going to get another three-wave move up. That is a way to interpret that. So if that's the case, we're looking for this. And this is going to come up in three waves. But that's it. And then after that, I mean, what, down from there? That's the hard part about this, guys. That's really the hard part about this. I just don't like the shape. And what's the count then? If that does that, what's this count? One, two. This third wave is crap. I hate it, guys. I hate it. So unclear to me. Okay, so my conclusion for Litecoin. I got two things. This is either a leading diagonal. It's ugly as anything. Okay, and then that means we could be going up for a five-wave move. So if we're going up for a five-wave move, we're talking like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we would expect 3 waves, and then up we go again. Or this is just a WXY. Then we got another WXY. Now this WXY might not be finished. So this WXY, if that is a WXY, this might not be finished. We might get that, and then that. That would be a 3, 3, and a 3, and then down. Oh, golly. There's so many things that could happen here. It's a big I don't know burger, guys. Big I don't know burger. All right, let's see what you guys are saying here. Let's see. Just reading the chat here, guys. I just haven't liked the price action of Litecoin for a long time. So ever since it started correcting from up here, this price action has been near impossible to read. It's just super hard to read that. So I've had a really hard time reading. That's why I've not been a huge fan of Litecoin. Once this bull move was pretty easy to go up. It's a clear 5-wave move. It was pretty easy to navigate through that. We made money through that. But this move right here has just been less than ideal. It's not moving as impulsively as Bitcoin and Ethereum is moving. So I've just been choosing to trade. I used to trade exclusively Litecoin, but now it just doesn't have the volatility that it had before. If it ever comes back, I'll jump in. But my hope is that it was going to be one of the first to be used in the real world. Maybe on Amazon or something like that in the real world. And I know some places are taking Litecoin for payment. I think some football team, Tampa Bay maybe, or something, is taking Litecoin, as payment. But anyway, it's just kind of a lost love there. Nick, I'll have to do that at another time. So you're right about that, Chemo. You're right about that. Well, Crippington, the XRP retrace. I mean, generally, it just depends on what the count is, right? So, it just depends on how this is functioning within the wave, and that's sometimes hard to see. So, if this is just a 3-wave move up to here, then we're talking new lows. Okay, we're talking continuation to the downside and big time new lows. We're basically saying this wave that we're getting is a retrace. It is a retrace of the last wave, and then you're going to have new lows. So that's the way you ought to be thinking about XRP. Let me just pull some fibs on XRP here, the retrace fibs. Yeah, our target is at 26, 25.80 is sitting at the 50% retrace of the last wave. Not the greatest. So I have to wait and see what this wave actually does. What is this wave gonna do? How is it gonna act? If this thing is pumping too fast, for it to be a wave like this. Okay, it's pumping too fast. It can't sustain that kind of a move. All right, so that's one thing I know. Now, if it does something like this, if it gets up here, and then it comes down in 3 waves like this, it doesn't break this low here, then I'll look at that as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to get a big move to the upside. Okay, so then we could sustain a move that's larger and bigger from this region. Okay, and what that would be, in the grand scheme of things, is a 1, 2. This would be a 1, 2. Okay, and this is a 1, 2, 1, 2 of the next big wave that's coming, and we have. So this is a big bullish look on it. Then what we would have here is our next big giant move to the upside, and it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. So you'll have another chance to buy if that's going to happen. So what we're going to be watching for is okay, where does this thing come up here in this 3-wave move? Does it come down in 3 waves, or does it come down impulsively in 5 waves? Does it break this low or not? Okay, those are things that I'll be watching and trading along the way. So yeah, we have a real potential here to have a 1, 2, 1, 2 to the upside, as long, so we'll have to wait and see what we get. But I need to see a 3-wave move back down to the downside first. All right, guys. Dolphins. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of XRP either. I've been trading it lately. I'm not a hodler at all. I don't have any kind of crypto stash much. I just trade it. It's just a avenue for trading. That's all. So anyway, all right. Let's take requests, guys. The request line is open. I'm going to take requests for the next. I don't know. Let's just say the next 10 pairs that show up on my chat here. If you do a super chat, guys, you get priority. You get first dibs on the analysis. Super chat's always appreciated. All right, apples first. Let's rock it, Merle. All right, didn't quite fill that gap. Trying to remember my previous analysis. Okay, good. So what we've got here, you can see this hidden bullish divergence rocking right here on the 12-hour chart. It's even better. It's more defined on the 8-hour. 6 hours still there. Not so much on the 2-hour or the 4-hour, which would tell me that there is possibly another hit to the low coming. Maybe. I don't know. There's this wave on the 1-hour chart looks ready to go back up. Let's see what we got here. We came up to the 1-to-1 extension here. Yeah, after.
I just need to save you some.
Yeah. Or I can make a new one if I need to. I can make another one if I need to.
Okay.
Eat what y'all want. Okay, so the RSI is telling a story of up right now. But the fibs are saying corrective wave. So how? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a 5-wave move? 3-wave move? We're going to get another 5-wave. So hard to tell here, but Apple's bullish for now. It's bullish on most charts. Just the small time frame is hard to read as far as how I would trade that. Are we going to come down here and fill this gap?
Do you need any more grace,
Come down here and fill this gap and then head on up,
Samuel?
or even revisit this wave here.
Did you eat all what you had?
Daily chart.
Huh?
This could be like a 4th wave, guys.
Did you finish the water that you already had?
Yeah, this could be like some kind of a 4th wave.
So,
4th of the 5th.
it's not mine. I think it is. It's the one you took. It's the one you took.
Let me see it.
It's the one you got from
Yeah.
earlier.
Could be finished. Could be finished. It could have a little bit more low to go. But overall, I see one more bullish move in the works for Apple. Another bullish move up is coming for Apple.
Do you not already have one?
So yeah, still seeing up, looking for longs in Apple. That's my bias there. Okay. All right, let's see here. Ooh, you guys are lots of requests here. All right, Algo. Let's check it out. All right, we got our down move here to our target. The last time I mentioned, I mean that was my analysis here. We got our move down to our target. Which is confluent with the top of these waves, bottom of these waves. All right, what's it doing? Can't tell. I would say probably this is the beginning. The way algo has been moving, you get these down moves. You get these down moves, and it kind of goes zoom, sideways for a while, and zoom. So it's probably going to start going sideways for accumulation, and then that's the way it's been moving. So now this one went lower than that one, so we haven't made a lower low here yet. But we've got hidden bullish divergence here. But on the other hand, we've got hidden bearish divergence working here on the 12-hour. Let's look at the 8-hour. Yeah. Looks like there's more down to come. It may come up first, so we might get, if I had to guess, going to get a move up here and then down again. Maybe. I don't know. With the RSI, the way this is, compared to this peak here, okay, if this RSI starts coming up here, all right, it's gonna create some exaggerated divergence and maybe get another down. So I'm not sure. It just might be a in the history of algo. Seems like you've got time, so I wait for this to kind of play out a little bit. See if it's going to go sideways and start sideways with an uptrend look to it. In other words, if it starts going sideways and you start getting kind of, it's more vertical, more up, okay, kind of like this one was here, and then this one is. So if it starts going sideways with kind of an up slant, chances are you might want to buy and hold it and see what happens there with a good stop. Make sure you buy it at a reasonable place on the chart there. So hard to tell right now, but we are at a key zone. It might get some up temporarily if you know how to trade small moves. Okay, there's Algo. Neo. All right, Neo's been going the direction I've been calling, so that's good. It's pretty overextended, guys. It's pretty overextended. Three-way move down. Watch out for a flat here. Watch out for 3, 3, and then a 5. If you get that move, that's fantastic, okay? Because what it's going to give you is it's going to bring the RSI down here. This is the 8-hour chart. It's going to bring the RSI down here, and it's going to give you this big time bullish divergence here. So you're going to get another move to the upside. So if you get this move down from here, from this region right now, from the 127 extension and then down here, okay, that's going to be a flat, okay. Buy it and hold it for a bit because you're gonna get a nice move to the upside, big time. So Neo looks. I would watch for this play. Otherwise, stay out for now. I wouldn't be buying at this level because it's too prime for a correction. Okay, so it's too prime for correction. So you just need to kind of be patient and watch it, put it on your watch list, and wait for it. Now I can't promise you, when I say it's not not a good time to buy, I can't promise you it's not just going to do one of these numbers. Okay, I can't say it's not going to do that. Okay, I can't promise you that. But if you get this move, if you get a move down here, that's a 335. So if you get a nice move like that, that's a tell, buddy, that you're going up. So don't think that's going down from there. This is that's a 3, and then a 5, and then take that thing up. Okay, so that's the way I'd play that. Otherwise, I'm out on the watching it. I'll wait to short it on a correction. All right, DXY, let's rock it. All right, there's my hold analysis there. Didn't quite play out like I expected. I'm going to get rid of all analysis here on the DXY. And let's look at the 3-day here. This is miserable right here. That was miserable. You want to say that the DXY has just finished a 3-wave move to the 1-to-1 extension, and that we're heading down for more downside now on the daily. That's what you want to say. You could see clear divergence here. Clear divergence on the RSI. That the RSI is not quite overbought yet. So we might get that one more hit, to the high. Get to the 127 extension. Boom, boom, boom. And then down we go. Or it might just be coming down for now. So that's the tough a tough thing to say. It's up or down, right? So that's the daily chart. Is there anything on the smaller time frame that's going to give us any kind of where's it going next? Well, first thing I see on the DXY is I see this little three-wave move right there. A little corrective three-wave sucker. Came to the one-to-one extension, three-wave. And now I've got this move down. Is this just the beginning of a is this a three-wave that, you know, what do we get? We got 3. Now we're going to get another 3 and then another 3. Is this just going to, you know, flag out for a little while and then go down? Or are we going down from here? Looks like we've got more down to go regardless. Down is my bias. I've got hidden bearish divergence here that's playing out. It could already be played out. I don't have any bullish divergence working that I can see. I got a little bit right here, but it's not much to speak of. Yeah. So on the 15-minute chart, however, the 15-minute chart is implying that. So 3, I would guess a 5 to the upside. So we're going to come down to the one-to-one extension. So I am on the 15-minute chart bearish on DXY. That means bullish on Aussie, bullish on EU. Okay, come down here to the one-to-one extension, even the 127 extension, and then get a 5-wave push really fast, and that would give us a 3, and then a 5, and then that's when we go down. And so you zoom back out to your analysis. You can see where that fits in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, this is just it's a 3-wave correction, and then we're heading down more within this scheme here. So that's what it looks like for now. That's the way it looks. Now, if this thing starts getting bullish on us and going up from here, then this is a 1-2-1-2, okay? And then we're going to get a big-time bull move to the upside, okay? So, again, we got to watch out for that 1-2-1-2. When does the 1-2-1-2 get negated, invalidated? Well, it gets invalidated at the bottom of this wave right here. So the bullish sentiment for dollar gets negated if price gets below 92.70. Okay, if price goes below 92.70, then the bullish sentiment is gone. But if price reverses in here, then or somewhere around this region, then we could get bull here. So let's just go back in pretty quick here. What would that be on this larger? So we got 1, 2. Man, that's ugly. That's ugly, ugly, ugly. You're wanting to say three isn't even finished. Or this is 1, 2 up here, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, it's a super ugly wave. I can't Elliott that. I don't know what to do with that. So let's watch 15-minute chart for now. The 1-to-1 extension. Yeah, let's watch a 93.61. 93.52. See if price continues or down from there. Because it could. If it continues down from there, guys, you're looking bearish here. Okay. But remember, or it could be just a fifth wave. So this could be like a wave 4, and this is like a 5-wave move to the downside. So we'll have to wait and see. If price gets down here to 93.41, we're looking bearish. Okay. All right. All right, let's see here. Yearn Finance. Sorry, I missed that. Dinosaur Martial Scars. I missed it totally. I'm really sorry. Here's Yearn Finance, buddy. Here it is. Let's look at the daily. Nothing on the daily to see. Could be an impulse wave, and now we're getting okay. Set an extreme. We're gonna get some divergence. Most likely coming down here. $109.35. Most likely it's going to be coming down here. Now, how high it comes up first, I can't say, but target down here is 109.35. That'll give us probably some divergence here down here at the lower side on the 8-hour chart. And then up we go. And that would be possible 3-wave move and then up. That's what I'd be watching. So short is my direction for now. Even though we are oversold, I don't have any divergence down here that says it's finished. So I'm looking for one more hit. So I'm looking for a short here, or just watching it and then looking to play long off of the divergence. The divergence would be like this. So, yeah, that's the best I got there for you. For Yearn. Sorry I missed you, buddy. You were the first, and I just totally missed it in the chart, in the list. So sorry about that. Okay, Tezos. Tezos is next. There we go. Okay. So they wiped out that divergence I was looking at previously. You saw that on the chart where you got this upslope here. with a down slope in on the RSI. So they wiped out that divergence there. So that hidden bullish divergence got wiped out. Looks like a flat on the larger time frame here. Up is where I want to say, but from the 1-to-1 extension. So $1.50, I'd be watching a $1.50. But man, this thing's gone straight down. Interesting. Super interesting. So I'd be watching $1.51 all the way down to 69 cents. But that's pretty low. Here, it's pretty low. And then that's when I'd be looking up. So probably one more hit to the low. One more move to the low. And then up. And that would give us some divergence down here as well. And then up. So watch 150. There's Tezos. Dot. Yes. People like Dot a lot. There's not a lot of data here. It's looking super bearish. Yeah, I mean, my target for DOT is down here at the 1-to-1 extension. So I'd be watching down here for $2.29, $2.30. Boom, boom. Yeah, down. Yeah, this little move that we've had in Bitcoin has just been pretty cheesy. Been pretty manipulated, I think. Pretty cheesy. It's breaking the momentum of what the charts were doing. Confusing everybody, I guess. Confusing me, for sure. So, anyway, so yeah, down. I watched 230. That's the target I'd be watching. Yeah, it looks like you got a triangle in here. A, B, C, D, E, and then down. Maybe up a little bit more, and then looking for a short. I draw that trend line as soon as you break it, short it. That's a simple way to think about it. All right, there's XTZ. I'm sorry, that's DOT. I already did XTZ. What is PLIZ? Is that please, or is that something? Okay, it's not a symbol. I think it's please. All right, ZEC. Zcash. Yeah, look at this hidden bearish divergence here, man. On Zcash. So the first thing I see that just jumps out at me right now is this hidden bearish divergence right there. You got a three-wave move. I mean, down is the direction, best I can tell. Okay, you got hidden bearish big time. We're in the over bought region here. Looks like we got a nice little flat right there. I mean, it's just a kind of a clear structure. Down is where I'd want to say we're going. So looks like you're getting right now 1, 2, and then down. There's a chance you get up here to the 1618, even the or the 1276 or the 1618. There's a chance you're gonna have to learn to pull your fibs there. So if you make it up to this region, it's a good short region. Okay, good potential short from where it is now. So Zcash to me, just looking down. That's the next move. Target, hard to say. Conservatively, $21. Conservative target is $21. All right, what's the next one? DraftKings. I love doing DraftKings. Oh, baby. Got clarity. Finally. What a chart. Such a good chart. All right, looking for a pullback right where it is. Looking for a pullback in this region. And then another hit to the high. So we have already hit my second target. Already hit the second target. I'd be looking to take profit in this region here. If you want to push your luck, try for $71, $72. But for me, this is a profit-taking area. You've got bearish divergence here on the 8-hour chart, but there might be one more hit to the high. So it's going to get a little bit of a pullback, and then one more hit, and then down. So I'm looking personally on DraftKings. If I were trading it, I'm looking to short this guy, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice 5-wave move. Again, I'm looking for a short in this right where we are in this region. Again, pushing your luck, maybe $72. I personally wouldn't do it. I'm taking profit in this area, in this region. Looking for potential reversal. So anyway, that's the way I'm thinking about it. That guy looks great, though. It's a nice Elliott wave. Just a beautiful Elliott wave, guys. There's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and now we got a 5. Okay? What comes after the 5-wave move like that? We get an ABC. Back. Coming back here. Coming back down here. Now it could be more up, guys. I'm telling you, but this is where I'm thinking about taking profit or setting stops up here. If you're trying to let it ride, you want to let it ride, let it ride. Set your stops to preserve your profit. Okay, already did your own finance. Rev, you're very welcome, sir. I did Emmett Wilson. I did a lot of analysis on the front end here, so just rewind and check out what I'm looking at. Tron, it is, Emmett. All right, what's Emmett doing? What's Tron doing here? Looks like a flat, man. And it looks like it's reached its target. Looks done. Looks cooked. So for me, on the daily, down is the direction, though short term it's up. Looks like up, then down. I don't like the Tron chart right now. Not where it is. Up here, short all day long. There's no entry here. There's no entry short here, and it looks short to me. I would be betting short. So the way I trade is I'd go to the 1 hour chart. Anything on the 1 hour helping? Not really. Big old impulse three-way pullback, and then this is an unfinished thing. Yeah, this just the shape of this looks unfinished. Down for me, down's the direction. You might have a little pullback here, but down it looks down to me. Let me take a peek at XRP real fast, guys. Yep. So this might be the fourth wave with one more hit to the high, or this is the top, and we're heading back down now. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed Sunday night charts. But time to go. Time to hit the hay. Get ready for the trading night. Get ready for London on the Forex. If you want to be part of the trading group, if you enjoy this kind of content, you can get it pretty much every day. Every day as far as just following crypto and Forex in a trading group. Just look at the description below. It's a good time to, or at the beginning of the month, it's a great time to enter. And if you get in now, we're gonna be shifting to Discord sometime this month. And if you get in now, you'll be grandfathered into the previous prices, the cheaper prices, the current prices, because the prices will be going up a little bit because I'm going to be offering a lot more in the Discord. So anyway, with that being said, you guys have a great night. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys enjoyed the evening. I did. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.